faster, stronger, better. Bad news, he's talking to himself. Good news, both he and himself seem impressed with your... Well, how about that? He says you smashed enough snowmen in a random time limit to satisfy his ice lust. And as a reward, he's gonna let you play as him in the game. Now ain't that...
Befitting of my merciless magnificence.
I was just about to take a trip to the Antarctic, so this actually worked.
Can you believe they're still making video games about losers like the Avengers? They already had their turn. 2, in fact. Though I'm not sure if they're both strictly canon.
Where should I go for lunch?
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody owes me a blue stud.
No matter how old you get, nothing beats walking through fresh snow.
Either way, when was the last time you saw a game with a duck on the cover? The industry needs to change, starting with my new game, codename Project Egg. Sadly, my Quackstarter campaign fell through, so I'm gonna need to find the funds for this thing some other way. Think you could help me find a wealthy entrepreneur that I can hit up for the dough? You won't regret it, kid. See what you can find out from the folks around here. There's gotta be at least one money bags in this joint.
Look like something.
Is it odd that I'm really craving ice cream?
Help!
I really want to roll a big snowball down the mountain. Times are hard enough in this.
To be honest, I was expecting bigger things from Quackstarter after all the hype. Barely hit 5% of my goal. Kids these days don't know what they want.
There was some...
The thing they don't warn you about when working at the bank is the folks who keep you working late drying off waterlogged treasure. How'd it get so wet? And why was there so much of it? Whoever it belonged to must be rich.
Hey,
Find out in...
I need a change of scenery.
That old prospector over in the Old West said he pulled a big hole of something out of the water the other day. Didn't say what it was, but he was winking so hard I thought he was going to hurt himself. And he was soaking wet. What a strange fellow.
I could have totally been the Iron Fist. Well, maybe if I cut out Daryl.
I wish that giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball.
ATM refused my card the other day. Apparently because my bank doesn't exist in this universe anymore. So now I'm pretty much living on a diet of bits of old shoe. Which is surprisingly good if you leave it to soak in rainwater for a while.
Yes, quite lovely.
Three Manhattan.
I'd been saving up for months to buy my dream car. But since everywhere I needed to drive to no longer exists, I don't need it anymore. So I did the logical thing and burned all my money. Hey, I thought nobody else was up here.
Looked like something big was going down on the...
I need a change of scenery. I wish that giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball, so it'd melt all this snow. Of course, then we'd have a giant fireball to deal with.
You know Howard the Duck?
I got something I was hoping you could pass on to him. A big slap upside the head. That feathered crook stole my sandwich.
Is it odd that I'm really craving ice cream?
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.
So what do you got for me?
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion.
They set the money on what? Ugh, that could have been our meal ticket. Well, I appreciate you passing on the message without the violence. But technically it was more of a croque madame than a sandwich. Well, that's tragic, and a little bit disgusting, and absolutely no help to me. Could be something there, if we can confirm it wasn't just an old booty dug up. Promising. If we knew who cashed in that loot, we could definitely hit them up. So putting what you've told me through the old Detective Mellon, we can deduce that the old prospector over in the Old West recently came into some serious cheddar. This is perfect. The only thing now is to figure out how to convince an old-timey prospector to invest in a Talking Ducks video game. But that won't be the weirdest thing I do all week by any stretch. Thanks for the help, kid.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening.
Oh, and if you run into Forbush Man, could you tell him the funds are in the bag? Last I heard, the poor guy was looking into making money through social media marketing.
If I have to listen to one more of those Kang announcements.
This Granopolis situation sure has been bad for business. Ferry to Rikers Island? I don't even know where it is.
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble.
In order to halt my inevitable decline into abject poverty, I've repurposed the ferry to uncover hidden treasures from the deep. Nothing biting today, though.
Yes, quite lovely. It might be a slightly controversial opinion, considering all the people who've been uprooted from their homes, but I actually think this, in fact, I was just... That's very kind of you, dear. Thank you. Now, what kind of picture would I like? How about a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower? That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction and a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
Mom.
Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. Thank you, dearie. That looks lovely. Unfortunately, all my picture frames are back home, which is in who knows what dimension. So, until someone sorts that business out, I'll just have to unload the picture to sociable media.
Apparently there's some kind of...
If I think of any other pictures I'd like, I'll be sure to let you know. And of course, if you need anything from me, don't be a stranger. You give your Aunt May a call once in a while.
Oh, I can't feel my face.
Ah, yes. An item most befitting of my merciless magnificence.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do?
I need a change of scenery.
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction and job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
Where is she? Or was it a he? Maybe I should have done my research.
Did you hear that exclusive sushi shop is just...
You didn't happen to see a snake-looking person around here, did you? Yay tall, medium build, face like a snake. They were supposed to meet me here an hour ago for... Well, you don't need to know what for.
Long live President Zola! Of course!
Seriously, why is it so hard to find a good snake-based partner in crime these days? If you do run into them, could you send them my way? And tell them that the last person to keep Madam Hydra waiting this long is enjoying a new career as a smoking crater!
Can you believe some people don't stay...
Good. According to the website I found them on, they should look something like this. You see them? You send them to me. The one thing's for sure. This is the last...
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. Voices and yelling at me when
A reminder that one lucky citizen, a tour of my citadel.
I've picked up a crime taking place near your location. Can you go take a look?
Can you believe some people don't stay up?
You're not who I'm looking for. Honest. You finally made it, Snakeface. It's about time. Now we can finally start our mission. This way. So, as I said in the email, several of our mascot snakes
The thrill of the hunt calls to me.
It seems they knew we'd be coming. Help me take care of them quickly. Not bad. Keep this up and I'll be sure to leave you a favorable review on the website. How married are you to the name Snakeface, by the way? It's just a bit... You know what? It's fine. Forget I said anything. More of those snake-napping fiends! Get them! Still no sign of the snake-napped snakes. We have to keep looking. Well, this looks promising. You know what they say? The tougher the foe, the more likely there are snakes behind it. People say that all the time where I'm from.
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction and job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
You really are a tough customer, aren't you? I don't see the snakes, but I can hear them. They must be around here somewhere. Our captured snake friends! Quickly! We must free them! I still hear more snakes. My snake sense is still tingling. There are still more trapped snakes. Mission accomplished, Snakeface. Having our mascot snakes back will be a huge boost for Hydro morale. In fact, you have...
An interesting item. It must not be allowed to fall into the wrong hands.
such a nuisance having to trek down to the city for water.
Doesn't matter which reality I'm in, I'll never give up.
You've got bad guys causing trouble nearby. They make me so mad.
It's time we started looking out for number one, Hammer.
Yeah, but, which one of us is that? Hey, aren't you wanted by Hydra?
Hold up, Hammer Time. What do we care? When all that business with Kane kicked off, who did he pick to be his honorary henchman? Not us, that's who.
Yeah, I guess it was not us. What do Bowman and Tactical Force have that we don't, huh? Other than a bow. And a kinda cool-looking suit, I guess.
I know! Listen, if you're out to ruffle some Hydra feathers, we can show you where the big birds roost. Or whatever. What do you say? I just want to see those turkeys... roast?
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go!
Our elite teams should be getting ready for an operation as we speak. If we're quick, we should be able to interrupt their preparations. Heads up. It's one of the elite teams. Everyone be cool.
Hey, weren't you losers meant to be on a coffee run or something?
Of course, I don't...
I got your coffee. Right here!
What? You traitors!
Get them!
I got your coffee right here. We really need to work on your fighting talk, Hammer.
Whatever, man. I didn't hear you coming out with anything better.
Can you believe some people don't stay up to...
All right, that's all of them. No going back now, Hammer.
Woo! That was fun! Come on, the next meeting area is this way.
Those awful Avengers, they ruined our best Baron Zemo statue.
There they are. All right, this time I'll do the talking.
Oh, Militant! Maybe you can help me with something. I was trying to remember if you came first or second in the Worst Hydra Member Contest.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're about to come first in the most beaten up contest.
What are you talking about? Hey!
They've turned! Attack!
Yes? We are not oppressed. So long as we obey all the laws and report all infractions, we lead the public Can you believe some people don't stay up to date with all the latest Hydra pet regulations? How embarrassing for them.
The most beaten up contest, huh?
Yeah, okay. It's harder than it looks.
That's all of them. Just one more team now, right?
That's right. And those guys are the meanest, elitist elite guys you ever saw.
Did you see the dogfight earlier?
Here we are. You guys ready?
Yo, Hammer, you never finished my paperwork for me.
No, I guess I didn't. But I'm gonna finish you.
Whoa!
What did you say?
Only a traitor would talk to us that way. Get them!
It's just I can't wait for today's 4 o'clock salutation. Doing exactly what I'm told is just the best.
That was actually pretty awesome, Hammer.
Was it? My ears have only just stopped ringing. And I can't feel my tongue.
And there you have it. We just helped you stop a highly classified, incredibly dangerous Hydra operation, thus proving we have no loyalty to Hydra. So,
can we join you?
That guy driving the Sphinx through town, that was definitely an infraction, right?
yeah, please. I mean, sure, we betrayed those guys, but we'd never betray you.
Did you hear that exclusive sushi shop is just letting any old riffraff in nowadays? That place has really gone down.
No, we'd never betray you. I mean, you're you. So, that's settled. Great. I need to go lie down.
If your home was lost or sliced in half during the formation of my glorious world, then why not consider signing up to Kang's Army, where every recruit...
Against Kang. It rule anyway.
Bad stuff happening. Dead ahead. Is it Kang? Whoever it is, we can't let them get away with it.
Your eyes in the water see anything yet?
Nope. Maybe we scared him off already.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past.
Squirrel Girl sent you? Good timing. We could always do with a little extra manpower. On top of our current chipmunk and fish power, I mean.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had...
When SG asked us to clean Central Park up ready for the Fuzzy event, we thought she just meant picking up soda cans and stuff.
What she declined to tell us is that a whole bunch of villain types have made this place their official stomping ground. We can't go 5 minutes without some random gang of goons showing up to cause trouble.
I guess you can't blame them. It is rather pleasant around here. Chilly, but pleasant.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, guys, be ready. The Fish Force are telling me our enemies are closing in.
Wouldn't it have made more sense for the Chipmunk Corps to take lookout duty? I mean, it's not like a fish can take a high vantage point.
No time for that. Now, we must fight!
No matter how old you get, nothing beats walking through fresh snow.
Time to honor our promise and clean up this park for good.
But with foot sweeps instead of street sweep purrs.
And shoving instead of... shoveling?
This is not our best material.
Ooh, I can't feel my face.
What are those sticks called that you use to pick up trash?
Trash sticks?
Oh, right. Kicks instead of trash sticks.
I'm all out. How many more are there?
Weren't you the one with eyes in the water?
Yeah, someone kicked dirt in the pond. Only thing they've got a visual on now is a big brown cloud.
Nice to see you. Gets me every time.
Fancy to hike, huh?
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another idea for...
Find somewhere else to hang out. This is our church now.
If you guys wanted to show up early, you should.
Oh no.
What? What happened?
I forgot to pay the deposit on that popcorn machine.
Oh boy. Doreen's really gonna let you have it.
Really crazy ice cream?
Whoever they got on Snowplow seriously needs to up his game. It's like driving inside a bounce house around here.
Saw my...
Woohoo! Score one for the cleanup crew.
What's that? Our new hero squad name? I didn't sign off on any new hero squad name.
Hey, at least we still have our health.
We can talk about that later. We're seriously behind on our preparations for the fundraiser.
Kang here with another Kang announcement.
Oh yeah! You're coming to that, right? It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have snacks, music, a MODOK cosplayer, all sorts of cool stuff.
MODOK? That's who you got to MC?
He's the only guy we could get at this short notice. Anyway, it'll be a blast. Hopefully, we'll see you there.
I shall take whatever I desire.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.
Hey, you didn't think you could be that helpful and not unlock a new Gwenpool mission, did you? Go check out that bad boy.
Thanks again for earlier. stop by the fundraiser if you get a chance, okay?
Right, let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave. What do you mean somebody already got it? Aw, man.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
The Statue of Liberty look a little off to anybody else? No?
Easy.
We're not gonna get attacked again, are we?
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff. I just want to go home already.
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.